Here in Lake Megantic, a conclusion of the Elite Women's Road Race at Canadian Nationals, talking with Denise Ramsden from Optum, powered by Kelly Benefits, who has just won the national title here, out sprinting Clara Hughes. Can you, first of all, congratulations. Let's go through the last couple of kilometers. You and Clara are clearly away. You got a couple of minutes, so there's no one coming back. So what was going through your mind? How were you thinking about how you're going to handle that final sprint?
Well, I knew that there was no point in me trying to attack Clara because she would come right past me. She's just so strong. So our backup plan or main plan was to, if it came down to a group sprint and Joelle and I were there, I'd be leading Joelle out, and we'd sort of talk during the race saying Clara corners so quickly that we'd have to be first going into that chicane. So that was my plan, just to try and stick behind her and wait until right before that. I guess it's like 300 meters to go going into the chicane and jump her. So I was just sitting on her, and she sort of looked back at me and then looked away, and that was when I jumped into that last corner and sprinted the last 300 meters. So I think neither of us are really sprinters, so.
That's what Clara said. She said a sprint between non-sprinters.
Yeah, exactly. It was probably not the fastest sprint ever, but best we could do.
So tell me about how that break happened, because obviously the group kept getting smaller and smaller as you went over the main climb and some of the other climbs. When did it finally get down to just you and Clara?
Coming out of the circuit, there'd been a couple of attacks, like Joelle and I had kind of been trading off attacks, and it slowed down for a while and people were kind of across the road, so I took that chance to attack and I went up the road, and then so I had a bit of a gap and Clara bridged up to me, and then she drove it for the first while and kind of got the gap established, and then I was working a little bit as much as I could.
So tell me about, how is this for you as, it must be a pretty special weekend. You know, yesterday announced you're going to the Olympics. Today you become national champion.
Yeah, it's a bit overwhelming. I haven't really probably processed it all, but yeah, it's definitely good, and I don't know, good sign of good things to come, hopefully that we can perform well at the Olympics.
Now, do you feel, there's always people second guessing who gets to go to the Olympics. Was it in your mind about you really wanted to show today that you were strong and that you were one of the people who definitely deserved to be on that team?
A little bit. I was trying not to think about it too much so that it didn't stress me out, because in any selection everyone wants to go, and I think that there's always going to be people questioning it. So I was trying not to think about it too much, but on the other hand, it's probably good that way too, to perform well today.
Good. Well, again, congratulations, and now you get to wear national champion's jersey and get to go into the Olympics as the Canadian national champion.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I got the chance to do it as a junior, but you don't really get to actually wear it that much then, so it's pretty cool to have it for a year as an elite now.
Again, congratulations.
Thank you.